Hey guys, it's your girl Queen Bree and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. Today I have a special guest, Aiden. So basically today we want to do a story time on a really crazy thing that happened to us. We had to be detectives for a day. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and let's get started. So basically one night I came home from partying.
Like 11:30.
Very early, I came home and I was like freaking out. I ran to my room, I got on my laptop, and I had to use Find My Location because I lost my phone. And so I run to Aiden and I'm like, Aiden, I need your help. We have to get in the car. My phone is still on. I found the address. I need you to come with me. What did you say?
And I said, I was confused and I said, okay.
He said, okay. He was down to go, so I was like, okay, perfect. We rushed to the car. I have the laptop. He has his phone. We put the address in his phone, and we start heading to the location, but then we realized it was like trailers.
Yeah, trailer parks.
So obviously that made me nervous to be with Aiden alone, and like I don't even know who has my phone. All I know is I lost it at Booby Trap, the strip club, the night before, and it's still on, so that's a good sign. But anyways, it was trailer parks, so then I was like, should we call
The cops.
the cops? So we called the police, and what did they say?
And they weren't bothered.
They weren't really bothered because who wants to help me look for a phone? Like, it's not a very like serious problem, but they did say to go to the address and then they would like.
And as soon as we got
Meet
to
us.
the address, we saw the car. We were going out to find this house, and as soon as we get to in like the neighborhood, the tracker started moving.
So we literally had my laptop open watching the phone, and like Aiden said, as soon as we pulled up, we're like trying to find the trailer because there's not like an exact address. We see the phones moving.
We knew what car it was. It was in front of us when we were trying to go in.
And we kind of saw the car, the only car moving. So I was like, let's go, let's follow it. Like, I'm getting my phone today. So we start following it, and like, how far did it go away from the house?
Like 10 minutes.
Like 10 minutes down, and the location showed that it was in this plaza, but we couldn't find the exact spot.
We went to T-Mobile.
We saw
Metro.
that there was 3 phone stores in the plaza. There's something in my eye, hold on. Okay, so we saw that there were 3 phone stores. Which ones?
T-Mobile, Metro T-Mobile, and
AT&T. So we thought that he was gonna sell my phone, or she was gonna sell my phone. We didn't even know who had the phone, but like also it's still very dangerous just to like randomly go up to someone, and obviously they can lie to us. So we had to call the cops again, and we told them, hey, like we moved locations, we're now here,
and they still wasn't bothered.
and they told us to wait for them. But we were sitting in the car for like how long?
Like an hour.
Literally in nothing. So then we looked at the location again. No, actually, then I was like, okay, I'm going to call all these stores, and I'm going to ask them if anyone tried to unlock a phone or turn in a phone. And all of them said no. So then we looked back at the location, and we realized that it was actually, where? Across the street. Across the street. And so we realized it was,
LA Fitness.
LA Fitness.
LA Fitness.
And we were like, okay, so this person is carrying my phone all the way around with them all day. They went to go work out and they still have my phone. But I wasn't mad. I was happy that my phone was still on. And I was very determined to get this phone back. So we sat in the car for
like
another
20 minutes.
20
we
minutes.
We went into a different store.
We checked the store next door. We asked because the location isn't always right. And then we went back to the car. And as we're sitting in the car, what happened?
So I was watching and she was looking on the computer, and then as soon as a guy came out with like a mohawk, the thing started moving, and then I told Tissy to follow it, and then the cops called, and then I messed this up.
Okay, so basically this guy is walking to the car. It looks Mind you, I never saw the car that was driving out of the trailer park because I was like trying to reverse. Aiden saw the color of the car. So we saw a guy getting into the same color, looked like the car, and then the location started moving. So we were like, okay, it's him. I was like, he definitely works at Booby Trap. He must be security guard, bodyguard, whatever, because he's like big and like scary looking. So we pull out and we're trying to follow him, but the laptop was dying, number one.
Yeah, like 5%.
5%, and then the cops called me and they're like, hey, where are you? We're like close by or whatever. And I'm like, hey, like the guy, I think I see the guy who has it. The location's moving. I'm following him. Da 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 da. So I'm trying to follow them, but I'm still on the phone with the cops, and they really like messed me up as into like following the car.
And then we had to pull over to talk to them.
So I pulled over, and they were kind of like, look, like this is like a not misdemeanor. This is like a civil case, so it's like not as important, and the most we could do, he's like, I wanted to tell you this in person, like I don't want you to be upset, but the most that we could do is just ask the person if they have it. If they want to be a good person and say yes and give it to you, they can, but if they don't and they say no, like there's nothing we can do about it. And I go, look, because mind you, we left at 11:30. It's about 3 o'clock now. Me and Aiden were suffering in the car all day. I was like, look, I've been in the car all day. I have not slept. I'm gonna find my phone with or without you guys. I know it's not safe. I appreciate the help, but if you guys don't want to come, I understand, but I'm getting my phone, period. And they were like, okay. Once they saw my energy, they were like, okay, like we're just gonna meet you at wherever you're going. Send us a location. Do you think he's going back to the house? And I was like, yes, we're going there. So as we're going there, as I got off the phone, I lost the car and the laptop died. And I start freaking out. Because we were this close. Like, we literally have been following this person all day. We finally saw the person. And, what happens? We go to the house.
And then she asked. And then
the cops meet us there.
Yeah. And then
we go to, like, 3 of the trailers. We ask. Everyone's like, no, they don't know what we're talking about. Blah, blah, blah. And the cop was kind of like, okay, look, like, I hope you have everything backed up. You might just have to get a new phone.
We knew it was that house, too. We knew it was that house.
We knew it was that house. So he was just like, like, just go home. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you tried. So I'm really sad. We're driving home. We're starving. So we go get something to eat. And I'm just like to Aiden, I'm like, Aiden, like, for some reason, mind you, the whole time in the car, I'm, like, speaking it into existence. I'm like, I'm getting my phone today, right? I was like, we're speaking this into existence. I feel really good about this. I need to get my phone. Like, I have everything on there, my pictures, my content, work stuff. Like, I need my phone. So we go eat. We're chilling, and I'm like, you know what? For some reason, I'm not done looking. Are you done? And Aiden was like, let's keep going. And I was like, are you sure? And he was like, yeah. That's my ride or die. So then I was like, okay, bet. I have a rental car right now, and it's a Camaro, and it's a drop top. So we dropped the top. We're on our way back to Miami, and we're blasting music, and we're having fun now. And we're like, we're getting this phone. We don't care. It's 4 o'clock. So we turn back on the location on Aiden's phone now. The laptop's dead. And we realized that my phone is at
Booby Trap.
Booby Trap, where I got it stolen the night before, morning before, because it was like 6 a.m. when I was there. And I was like, oh, hell no. We are getting this phone. This guy tried to go home, go to the gym, take a shower, and go to work. Like, now I know he works there. So I was super excited. We drive to Booby Trap. Mind you, it's like a 40-minute drive. Like, it's just been a long day. Aiden's over it, but he's still riding with me. And we get to Booby Trap. I have to leave Aiden in the car. And I told Aiden, I was like, hey, like, if I have to pay, I will. I just need my phone. And whatever. I was kind of scared to go in, honestly, but I couldn't take Aiden, so left him in the car, went inside, and the first guy in the front was like, I lost my phone. I know it's here. My location's on. It's here. Like, I know it's here. I need to talk to somebody. And he's like, okay, you can go inside. So they escort me to the section I was sitting in, and they're like, you can look around. And I was like, no. I've been following my phone since 11:30 a.m. today, and I know one of your people who works here has my phone. Who works out before they come to work? Who goes to LA Fitness? Because he has my phone, and I've been following him all day. I have his home address. I spoke to the police, like, trying to scare them, and I'm like, who has my phone? So they're like all talking in Spanish. They're like in a group all talking in Spanish. Mind you, they thought I was like super cute too. So they were like being nice and stuff and like, oh, blah, blah. Whatever. They all started talking in Spanish and everyone looked so confused. Like, okay, we're going to try to find it. Da, 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 da. Cap. So we're just sitting there like staring at each other and I'm like, I guess someone's like looking around and I was like, look, I open my wallet and I pull out $100 bill. And I pull out what?
200. 100.
Another $100 bills, $200 bills, and I literally go, I need my phone. This one guy snatches it so quick, goes to the back, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna look. Comes back 5 minutes later, and magically has my phone. Now, I didn't see the guy who we saw at the gym, so I don't know if he was there or he was in the back or like how they knew my phone was there, but they knew the whole time, and they weren't gonna do anything until I pulled out the moolah. Money talks. Anyways, I was super, super, super happy because we literally spent the entire day playing detectives. And
I was in the car. I started hearing stuff in the back of me, and I got scared.
Aiden was scared. Booby trap is in like a really ratchet area in Hialeah, and I left him in the car, and I came back and he was freaking out, but it was all good. So thank you for, and you know what? We are a really good team. Like, we really were playing detective, and we did more work than the cops. And we were able to find the phone, and I wish I had the cop's number, so I could be like, by the way, I know you didn't care, but I cared, and I did it, and I found it. You guys are useless. Anyways, thank you so much for being an investigator with me. Mm-hmm. Did you have fun? It was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Kind of fun. I love you. If you're new to the channel, if you want to see more of Aiden, leave a comment below. If you're new to the channel, what?
Like and subscribe.
Bye.